Hey guys, this is Christina from Modern Flower Creation, and today I will be showing you guys how to make a Kimberly rose template using one of Natalie Milan's paper that I just received from Craft Corner. They are a small business, family-owned business based in Wisconsin. Really great people to work with, but they sent me this really beautiful package specifically for us paper crafters. So I'm just going to go over the stuff that they sent to me before starting on the tutorial. So the first thing that they sent was the scraper and spatula. So this right here, and this is perfect to lift things up nicely without damaging your project on the mat. And this is a scraper, perfect for like getting or removing paper from your mat that you won't need. So for example, kind of show some examples here on the back. You can see the scraper right there, removing scraps from the mat, and then the spatula removing or lifting a small flower there from the mat. So it lifts it up nicely. It's not going to tear it. It really works perfectly. So really great for us paper crafters. So that's that. And then we also have the paper crafting set, as you can see right here. One of the things that they sent over, or this is one of the things that they sent, but in this right here, there are 4 items. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see in the back, it kind of gives it more detail as to what each item is. The first one is a piercer, and it's for accurate placement. And the second one is a quilling tool, and this is one of my favorite tools. I use this to make mini paper flowers or mini rolled paper flowers by Cricut, and it works really nicely. So as you can see, that when I mean like a mini paper flower, it looks like that right there. Next thing is an edge distresser, and this gives a texture edge effect. The other one is a craft mat, and this is a double-sided piercing mat and self-healing surface. So all of these, again, like really great tools for us paper crafters. So it's a must-have if you are just beginning, or even if you've started your paper crafting journey. These are essential tools that you must have. So next thing that they have are this Brush Bouquet Deluxe paper by Natalie Milan, and she's working with Cricut. She makes beautiful work, beautiful art, and you can see the paper every single one is different. Well, not every single one, because you get for one you get 2 of the same designs, like this for example, and on the back it's a different color, as you can see right there. This is a red one, really beautiful, and on the back there's a green. I love this because it's like kind of different shades of green, really perfect for paper leaves. So I might use that for paper leaves in the future. Got some gray like background with some really bright red and blue florals and some white and green leaves. And on the back you have this red tone, kind of different textures as well there. Or not texture, but just shades of red. There's blue leaves, and on the back, not leaves, but just shades of like blue. Here's another design. On the back, it's greenish. This is beautiful. On the back, it's like grayish. And then this one right here, really bright colors. This is the Divine Peonies Deluxe paper. Again, Natalie Milan's work. And this is one of the paper. We will be using one of these to make the Kimberly Rose template. Or Kimberly Rose, I should say. We are working with the Kimberly template, but we are making a Kimberly Rose, the mini one. So you can see here, different paper. Here they did like to hold popcorn, super pretty. But the paper that we will be using today, I'll show you guys, it's all the way in the back, is this one right here. But I'm going to show you the other ones. See, blue and green leaves. Just gorgeous work. Blue with white drawings, like flowers and leaves and more. Just really gorgeous. So the one that we will be using today is this one right here. We are using the back actually because it's a nice shade of pink. I just love that. And I'll show you guys. So see, we are using this shade of pink right here. It's watercolor, so just really beautiful. As you can see, I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. So we're using this paper to make a mini paper rose, and you only need one to make one paper rose. So this is a 12 by 12, and you only need one of these to make one mini paper rose. So we will get started. We're going to send it to our Cricut maker, and we are going to have the Cricut maker cut the templates for us. You can find the template in my shop. If you go to www.modernflowercreation.com/shop, I'll also leave the links in the description below for you to check out. But yeah, this template comes in SVG, PDF, so you're able to use it on, it's compatible with electronic cutting machine, so perfect for us Cricut users. Okay, so now the Cricut maker has cut all of our petals. We need 30 petals, so you'll need 30 of these. And again, this is to make our mini paper rose. So I'm going to use the scraper and spatula to help me remove the petals from the mat. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. You'll also need some glue sticks. So I'm using a mini glue gun. It's the Tech dripless high temp glue gun. As you can see, it has a fine detail point, so perfect for a mini project like this. And I'm using Gorilla glue stick, which is this right here. And these are perfect for adhering your petals together. And oh, that kind of looked like chopsticks, didn't it? And then I'll just be using my scissors to get this out. However, it already has, it's perforated on the back, but let me see if I'm able to get it out. I might not be able to, so I might need to get the scissors. Let's see here. I don't have any nails, guys. I cut my nails super short, so that doesn't help. But there we go. We kind of got it. So I won't need the scissors. So we have the scraper, that's right here. And then we have the spatula, which I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get it through there. This is really horrible way of opening it, but it works. There you go. So I'm just going to put the scissors aside and this on the side, and we are going to get started. So first thing we're going to need is just grabbing your spatula. So again, I already cut all of the petals, and oh, the glue gun fell down. Let me just put it right there. Okay. So we're just going to grab a little bit of the paper, like the corner of it, to help us lift it. And we are just going to lift this up. By that point, you really don't need the spatula. You can just use your hands and just lift all of those up. Or lift this up, I should say. Again, this is a 12 by 12 because the mat is 12 inches by 12 inches. But I was able to use all of these to make, or this whole sheet to cut all these petals in order to make my mini rose. So I'm gonna just take them like that. That was kind of easy. This is not a new mat, so I've used this mat before, so that's why it's kind of easy to pull out. If it was a newer mat, they would be a little bit harder to take out. So, but I would recommend putting your mat like this, upside down, and then just going like this, and it's easier to pull out. See that? And it's just a little easier to pull all of the petals out instead of using the scraper. Now, if this was a new mat, the mat would be very sticky, so I would definitely be using my spatula, I should say. And because this doesn't really have any like scraps that I will need to like throw away or recycle, I won't need my scraper either. But again, if this was a new mat, I would definitely be using it. Okay, so those are all of the petals you can see. So now I'm going to put that to the side. And so here, you can see that on one side, there is one of the designs right there, the watercolor designs. And then on the other side is that beautiful pink. So we are just gonna use the pink side, but when we are adhering it, we are gonna be going like this so that we can put this up. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. For now, just make sure you have the green side up for now, but you can have it the other way, that's fine. It doesn't really, I guess that's just for me. Okay, so now we are gonna get started on assembling the mini rose, the Kimberly one. So you're gonna grab 2 petals. Again, you only need 30 of these, so make sure, I have more than 30 here, so I cut extras, so I won't be using all of them. Okay, with my glue gun, I am going to add glue to the base right there, just like that. See that? And then grab the other petal, and I'm just going to put it on top of one another. So the bottom part, as you can see, like the square part, we call that the base when we're working with roses, paper roses. We call this the base. So that's what I adhere to right now. It kind of looks like a bow tie. See that? Cute little bow tie. Actually, you could make this into a cute little bow tie. Like perfect design for it. So, okay, so now we're just gonna fold them like that. See that? And same with the other one. And you are going, now that you have them folded up like that, since you want the pink side, you are going to want to put this up, so hide the green. Bring this up like that, and you're going to go like this. You're just going to put them, grab them together like that. So just like that, and you're going to add glue right here and also right here. So I'm gonna grab my glue gun and just a little bit of glue, not a lot, just a little bit. And then on the other side as well. I love this glue gun because it's so nice for working with like small projects like this, for example. It comes in pretty handy. Okay, so now that we have our bud right there, like the beginning of the bud, I should say, we are just going to keep going. So we're going to grab more of the petals so that we can adhere them to the base of the rose. So we're just going to add glue to the base like that. That opening part right there, you're going to adhere it like that. See that? And now you are going to do the same thing for that. And you're just going to go around your rosebud. So you're going to have one on each side like I'm doing. So you're going to have 4 total. You're going to see in a second here that there will be 4 surrounding the bud. So just like that. Perfect. So now the one we're is like it has the opening right there, that's gonna be you're gonna follow that. So you're gonna make sure that you bring that up like that, or you can do it like this, or again, the first one that I did was like this. See? But again, you can do that too. So up to you. I'm gonna add a little bit of glue on the side. I'm gonna bring that up. And see? And now we're gonna do the other petals. So same thing that we just did, just like a little bit of glue, like literally a dot of glue. You're gonna bring this one up. You're gonna go like that, and you're gonna bring this up. See that? Perfect. So now we're gonna continue doing that because for the bud, I use 10. So here we go. So basically one more, same thing that we did prior. We added 4 petals all around. We're gonna do that one more time. So this is the last. And we will almost be done with our bud. And I just like to add pressure to the back so that way there are no like lumps, if that makes any sense, on the back. Just so the back is flat by the time that you're done. However, if it's not, that's okay. But it's just easier to work with the paper rose if the back is completely flat. So I always try to adhere it quickly to the bottom of the base. I don't allow it to get dry right away. Okay, so again, you're gonna follow that opening. So I'm gonna put this up like that. And then the 2 parts of the glue that I just put like a dot of glue on, I'm gonna bring that up and I'm gonna do that. See that? Okay, now the last one. I might have done a little bit too much glue, but this is what we're gonna do individually. So I'm just gonna pull it up like that. Sometimes like some of the glue comes out. That's fine. You can just take it off with your nail. Okay. And more glue, and then you're gonna bring it up. See that? So that's the beginning of your bud. And now you're gonna grab 4 petals, and with your glue stick, you are going to fold them. So I might actually do 2 at a time. Let me see, I already have 4, so I'm just gonna try the 4. But you're gonna fold your petals like that. So I used the glue stick and I just kind of folded it like this. Just like that. And then I take out the glue stick, and with my hand, or with my finger I should say, I just kind of give it a little bit more of like that curl. Not too much because you don't want to make any creases on the petal, but like it should look like that. And you're going to do this for all of the petals. Again, you need in total to make a mini rose only 30. So now, again, we're going to follow that like opening right there because this side doesn't have anything. But you're just going to go around. I love how it's starting to look because you can see that the inside looks different because the inside is the green color. So it's very, very neat to see that there's a different color. And I'm sure once we're all done, it's gonna look really, really pretty. So I'm just going around, just making sure that I'm adding pressure to the bottom of the base. So you can see that the other side is green, top side is pink. Okay, so now again, you're gonna follow that opening right there. You're gonna add glue, but this time it's gonna be a little different. The glue is gonna be on the side right here. One here, and then one on this side. That was my phone, guys, I apologize. So see that? And you are going to bring that up like that. And you're just gonna give it like a little curl with your fingers, like that. So as you're holding, as your two other fingers are holding like that, like pushing on towards the bud, these two right here, you're just gonna fold to add a little bit more of that curling effect. Like more volume to your curl. And do the same thing for the other side. And then same thing for the other side. And we're just gonna bring this up like that. And I think this is my first time working with paper that's like two different colors on the outside. I think it's pretty neat. I just think it's really cool. So I'm super excited to see how it's gonna look like at the end. So I'm gonna do more of the curling. Just gonna separate here. So there's 4 on that one, and then there's 3 here. 4. Okay. If I need more, for now, I'm just going to start off with that. So again, you're just going to curl the sides, just like that. And then same with this, and you're going to repeat the same thing for the other ones as well. So now that we have all of the ones that we need curled, you're just going to continue adding glue to the base, and this time it's a little different. So this time around, now that you have like the actual bud, you are going to you just added glue to one of the petals, and you're going to adhere it to the base so that your base of the petal, which is a square part, is the corner right there is in the middle of that base. So you can see right there that the corner is in the middle of that base. I'm going to show you guys the back side and now the front. So you're going to do this for all of the 4 corners. And again, just adding glue to the sides like that. And you're going to bring it up like this. Just like that. And just add a little pressure. When I'm working with big roses or big flowers, I'm able to like put my finger in the previous petal, but because this is a very small one, I won't be able to. But that's okay. So now we're going to add glue and add them to all the other corners. So just go ahead and do that, adding them to the corners. Don't adhere anything to the bud yet. Just add all of the petals to the base. So just like I'm doing right now, just adding them to the bottom of the base. Just like that. Okay, so just like that. Now, since we already did this one, we're going to go to the opposite. So this one right here is next. And again, adding glue to the sides just like that. You're going to bring this up and you are going to adhere it like that. And you're just going to add a little pressure. Okay, and now you're going to do the same thing for the other ones. A little bit of glue on the side, a little bit of glue there. I'm going to bring that up. Just like that. Again, I like to add a little bit of pressure with my finger. That's why it helps to not have any nails, because then you're not hurting your nail. But it's okay if you do. For me, I just prefer to not have super long nails because then it hurts. Okay, so did that. So there you go. You can see that your mini rose is forming already, which is super exciting. So you're just gonna add more glue to the base. So now this time around it has 4 holes. You can see right there, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And you're just gonna add glue to one of the petals and then making sure that you're gonna add a petal on each one of those openings. So just like that, just what I did right there, because then you're gonna add glue here, and it's gonna adhere to here and here. So I'll show you right now before we adhere the other ones. So you can see right there I added the glue, and now this is gonna go up, and see how it adhered it like that. Now you can use a glue stick, one of your mini ones, and just like push down, so that way you make sure that it's adhering well to the previous petal. See that? And now we're just gonna go ahead and continue. Just gonna continue adding the petals. Again, I like to add pressure to the bottom of the base, so that way my base is flat, or at least somewhat flat. Okay, so just like that. So we already did this one. Now we're going to go ahead and do this one the opposite. Again, a little bit of glue on the side. You're going to bring it up, just like that. See that? And now same thing for the other one. Bring it up. Really make sure that the petals adhere to each other really well. So we're going to do the other one. Last one for this layer. So there you go. And you're almost done. Just going to add more glue and continue doing the same thing where you're adding glue to the base on those openings. So just like that. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to continue adding. And this time around, I'm just going to do one by one, so I'm not going to like do all of them. Usually, as you can see from the previous steps, I put all the petals around already. but I'm just gonna go one by one. So adding glue and then bringing it up. Again, just making sure that I adhere the two petals really well with each other. And there you go, the third one. Or at least I think it's the third one. And you're gonna bring it up. It is looking super nice. I really like it a lot. See that? Okay, one last one. And then we'll count how many we have and see how many layers we still have left. Again, you only need 30 petals to do a mini rose. Okay, so we're done with that layer. So we have 10. There is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we have 26 petals so far. And then we have 27, 28, 29, and 30. So this would be our last layer then. We won't have to fold any other ones. So again, with this one, kind of the same thing. I'm going to make sure that you're doing it in the middle of that. A little too far down, but that's okay. Of like that opening right there. See that? And you are going to bring it up. So again, this would be considered your last layer of the mini rose. Towards the end, it kind of got a little hard to make sure that the bottom was completely flat. But like I said, that's fine. I could have added more pressure to the bottom, but I didn't. So that's what happens when you don't add a ton of pressure to the bottom. You kind of evenly flatten it out. Then it creates like this. You can see that it's not even. Kind of has a bump right there, so it gets kind of difficult towards the end, but it doesn't mean that you're making your rose wrong or anything like that. It's completely fine. It's still perfect. It's just that the bottom part won't be flat, but that's fine. That's just more personal preference too. Okay, so got that one. I'm gonna bring that one up. One more petal. One more petal and we are done. See that? Okay. Last petal. Look at that. It's looking very beautiful. Okay, this is the last petal, guys. So I'm just going to adhere it very, very well to the base and to the sides and to the previous petals. Okay, so there is your mini rose. It looks really beautiful. look at this. You can see from the side, it's a greenish rose. And from the front, it's this beautiful pink, like light pink with different shades. Just gorgeous, gorgeous rose. So this is how you make a mini paper rose. You can design your own template if you like, or you can purchase mine. Again, I'll have everything in the description below if you are interested in purchasing this template so you can make one for yourself, or so you can cut it yourself and you can make one just like this one. So again, I was using the Natalie Milan cardstock paper and it turned out really, really nice. I really am in love with this design. It's beautiful. Again, I want to thank you, Crafty Corner, for sending the cardstock, so Natalie Milan cardstock, the paper crafting set, and also the scraper and spatula. I'm super, super thankful and blessed to have your support and just to be able to do this video for you guys as well. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to Modern Flower Creation, and don't forget to like the video and leave me a comment down below. I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks.